So when we left Sutton Scotney, the weather was okay. It was nice and fresh first thing in the morning, as you'd expect, and then towards probably Birmingham way, it started drizzling a little bit. It started getting a bit uncomfortable, and then towards Leeds direction it just changed. The rain came down and it didn't make it for an enjoyable ride. It was pretty pants. The whole time we were up the north, it was just vile. It was not a nice day. And apparently everyone down the south has had weather like this all day. Beautiful sunshine. It is still really warm. Anyway, enough about the weather. So what have I learnt today from riding a GSXR all the way up to Leeds? Don't do it. Don't do it at all. No, it's okay. It does get tiring just sitting on a straight motorway for hours on end. That's the part that is not enjoyable. As soon as you get off the motorway and you start going on all the twisty roads, the bendies, it's absolutely fine. But up until that point, it is not enjoyable. As I was saying in my other videos, the Suzuki GSX-R 750 has a service every 7,000 miles. That's its service interval. It is now due its third service. It is now at 20,927 miles. And it's only 3 years old. I have ridden this bike into the ground, but I've looked after it. It's been all around Europe with me, now halfway up and down the country. I think what I will do is get a sports tourer at some point. I do really like the Honda VFR 800. At the moment, that and the Triumph Sprint, they're kind of ticking all the boxes for me. And ideally what I want to do is get the bikes over to Europe again and start doing some more adventures, even in the UK. Do the North Coast 500, that would be a fantastic couple of days, just cruising around Scotland, hopefully with some gorgeous weather. But as we found out today, it's fantastic weather down in the south, but up north it was horrible. Let's get down the beach, take the beach way home. Unfortunately, Adam's intercom didn't work, so we couldn't talk at all, which that sucked massively. He's going to have to send it back. It's got a loose connection inside it somewhere. Now on his one, I can't remember the name of the helmet, but the intercom is like a cartridge. It slides up into the back of the helmet, which is a really good design when it works, and unfortunately today it did not work. What else did I enjoy about the ride up there and back? Just getting out on the bike, really. It was just a nice, it was hard work, like I keep saying. It was really hard work. It has taken its toll on me riding the sports bike that far. When I went to Europe, we didn't ride for this long. I've been in the saddle since 4:30 this morning. It's now 7:05 at night. Obviously had a few breaks, so all in all it's probably been about 12 hours riding in total, which is a long time on a sports bike. Why is this guy? Oh, nice indicating right at the last minute. Really bugs me. Why don't you just put your indicator on so I know what you're doing, rather than just looking like you're about to stop in the middle of the road for no reason. My friend Biker Jay, check out his YouTube, I'll put the link in the description below. He put up a picture on our WhatsApp group of him eating an ice cream in the countryside whilst we were getting wet, wearing summer jackets, which is not ideal in the slightest. So we just could not wait to get back to south and get this sunshine. Look at that. Cracking weather. It looks a bit choppy on the water, but who cares? It's sunny, it's warm, it's 7 o'clock at night. Perfect. So what was difficult about riding a GSX-R for that long? Well, the first thing is when you need a toilet and you're bent over like this on a sports bike, you really feel it. Even the slightest need to go to the toilet is just times it by 10. It is horrendous. Second, after several hours, your legs being bent, they do start to get a bit painful. Especially when you actually stop, you just get like a buzzing sensation through your feet and through your legs. That is a bit weird. You just try and get that feeling, that sensation back into your body. Now my hands, my wrists, they've been okay. Everyone gets a bit like of a dead hand when they're riding a sports bike. You just shake it out. That's no different to riding long distance. My hands weren't a problem. My wrists, no dramas whatsoever with that. My back, nope, no problem at all. My neck. Okay, so this is the thing I find about the sports bike, and I found this in Europe. When you're on a sports bike, you're leaning forward and your head is pulled backwards so you can see. Now I find that it feels like it shortens the back of my neck muscles, which causes, when you're riding it's no problem at all, but it's when you stop or when you look down at your sat nav, at your speedo, you just lengthen out those muscles, and you really feel it then. It gets really tight and tender on the back of your neck. So that's another negative to a sports bike on a long ride. Frequent stops are very welcomed. Just stretch out your neck, get your body feeling normal again. The seat, after a while, that did get a little bit uncomfortable. I was shifting backwards and forwards a little bit, but it is a comfortable seat. A couple of hours in the saddle is not going to cause you any problems. All day in the saddle, I think, like any bike, unless you've got a really good gel seat, it is going to hurt. The one thing I did find really frustrating throughout this ride was this jacket. Now this is a held summer jacket. I'm not sure what model of held jacket it is, but it fits perfect. However, the material is it's loose, it's breathable, it's a comfortable jacket. But when you're doing, like I said earlier, about above probably 60 miles an hour, you really feel the wind flapping across your shoulders, and that creates like a vibrating of the air around your head. You know when you've got a car window open in the back, it just creates an imbalance in the air and you get that like wobble feeling in your ears. That's what this jacket created, and it was so uncomfortable. It was painful. It did give me a headache at one point, and I had to go get some paracetamol. It was just unbearable. So on the way back, I borrowed Adam's backpack, popped that on with the straps across my top. That sorted it all out. The downside to that is I had a top box on this bike today. Now with bits in the backpack and the top box, I couldn't lean back, I couldn't sit up straight. It kept me forced forward, which then started to pull down my deltoids and up to my bicep. So that was a bit awkward. So yeah, if you're thinking about getting a summer jacket, take it for a motorway run. Do a couple of miles on the motorway, and if it causes you a headache like it did me, take it back. It's not worth it. You are going to use that jacket on a long run and you are going to suffer. So once again, thank you for watching. Really appreciate your support. If you haven't already, click on that subscribe button, ding the bell for notifications so you can see when we upload more videos. We really do appreciate all your support. It means a lot to me and Holly. We're trying to make good content for everyone just to chill out to and enjoy watching. So until next time, take care of yourselves, keep riding safe, and we'll see you soon.